The economic recovery in East Asia and the Pacific is robust, but risks are rising, says a new report by the World Bank. Trade flows have returned to pre-crisis levels. Real GDP growth in the region is expected to rise to 8.9% this year. However, massive capital inflows pose challenges to policymakers.
The biggest rising risk now is that with capacity used up in the region, inflation is beginning to re-emerge, but this is being exacerbated by the abundant global liquidity that's available. There are lots of dollars that are now flowing into the East Asia region. And this is complicating the lives of the monetary authorities who are trying to ensure that inflation is kept in check. But unfortunately, inflation is rising, as I said, and exchange rates are appreciating.
There are also doubts about the sustainability of Chinese growth, which so far has been capital-intensive and export-oriented.
This pattern of growth is now being rebalanced, rebalancing that pattern of growth in a bit more sustainable way towards environmental sustainability, social sustainability, sustainability between the various sectors of the economy is now taking precedence, and future growth will crucially depend on how successful the authorities are in achieving this challenge.
So far, the rapid growth has shown a positive side. Even the poorest parts of society have been improving their standard of living despite the crisis.
What's quite remarkable in the East Asia region is that poverty reduction has continued apace right through the crisis, and indeed continuing at virtually the same rates as existed before the crisis. So we expect poverty rates to continue to decline because with such high growth rates, there is a very real chance that poverty rates will continue to decline. The big challenge now in East Asia are the inequalities within countries. There are groups of poor within countries. Even in countries like China, there are large numbers of poor. And the challenge for the authorities now is to deal with these pockets of poverty within countries.
With East Asia's successful track record, millions of poor have good chances to improve their lives in the coming decade.